We are live.
We're live.
We're
Hey
live.
everyone, welcome back. Thanks for joining me on my 4 o'clock painting live series, keeping me busy during the staycation. Yesterday we did a video of me painting this picture that I took of the Seagirt Beach a year or two ago. And I started it yesterday, but then it's a little different because it's got all the grass and stuff, and there is my finalization of it. Sorry if the glare is on there.
That's fine.
It's fine. So yeah, I finished that today, and be working on a few others. So I just wanted to show you. Actually, my husband's going to put up the video of me painting the entire thing, you know, where you see people paint it and it's fast and it's
The last part, yeah.
Yeah, the last part of finishing it up. So that'll be up soon, so you can see that. And then let's put that down there. My husband left me alone for like, I don't know, an hour today, and I created this, which I'm very happy with because it's very loose and very kind of modernish, you know. It's different from what I normally do, and I was having a lot of fun, but I had this bright idea that I had to get out the paints and the hairdryer and the water and the brushes and my hands, which I've cleaned off, but I didn't really think it through on preparing what was around me. So when you put the water in the hairdryer, you really should like move things away that are important to you, because when I got all done and I looked, I had it all over the wall, and I had it on things that I had painted, some paintings of some, you know, personal pieces, and I was like, oh my gosh, and it was splattered. So I know what I'll be doing to fix some of those. But yeah, note to self, clear the room from anything that's important. And my husband's gonna have to repaint the wall. I'm sorry, honey. Anyway, so this is what I created today, and it's still drying, and I'm just gonna put that maybe over here for now. Let it just dry.
And what are we going to paint today?
Today we have I'm gonna need a canvas. This is a picture I took, I don't know when. This is either Manasquan, it might be Manasquan or Spring Lake, I'm not sure. But it was after we did a family beach portrait. Like I always do my, a couple pictures for myself after we do a beautiful family on the beach. And then I always stay for like 10 minutes and watch the sun go down, and love to take pictures of the ocean. So now I'm using them to paint. But my husband has to grab me one more
Canvas.
Canvas.
Yes.
Yeah, he's grabbing it right behind.
All right.
Okay, thanks. So you can look at this painting. I think I am going to change the hue of the water just a little bit to be a little bit more what I would like it to be. Just because the printer might not pick the color up exactly like what was on my phone or my camera. You know, laser printers don't always, you know, print exactly what you see. So just put that over there. So I got all these canvases, and I'm getting low, but they're going to be more coming in.
UPS is backing the truck up tomorrow or Friday?
Probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, so this is going to be my canvas. You know, after I get all these paintings done of all this, I mean, I've done some for people, and I send them out because I just, you know, it's something someone took a picture of or whatever, and I just really would love to be able to sell a bunch of these when I'm done. So maybe I'll call it the Corona series, and have some fun with it after I'm done. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is I'm going to sketch out just a little, I don't know, just a little sketch.
Outline?
Outline, thank you. Yeah. So my line's going to be up here somewhere.
No tape for the line today?
I'll be taping it for the painting part. And then we've got these rocks over here, just so I know where I want my rocks to be. Excuse me. And then got a little wave here, a little wave there. The sky I can just leave alone. There's one little rock there. And then this wave crashing right about here, just so I know where my wave is. And then of course it's going to be crashing here. And then okay, so that's just like a basic outline. And now I will be taping it down. Let's see. So let's go with right about there. I already used this tape, so I'm cheating. I just want the edge really tight right there. Okay, so let's get some brushes out here.
What colors are we going to use today?
Oh, well, I'm going to pick up the blues. This blue is different from this blue. Of course, I can always change it. You know, like I'm going to change the color of the water a little bit because it's kind of a little gray to me. And I want it to be just a little bit more of a prettier color. So I'm just going to put a bunch of blues out here and see which one I like, which some of them are over here. I was making my mess across the other side. This is lake blue.
Oh, look what I found back here.
What?
Your raw umber.
I don't even know if I'm going to use that one today. I've been, well, you know, probably for the sand.
I don't use it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I can see some paint on the wall. It's just like
I tried wiping it off.
Yes, from the scene of the crime right there.
I'm sorry.
He's got paint all over the walls today. Splashed.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Painting frenzy. Oh, no, Chloe did that.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a different story.
That'd be a different story.
That it would.
I got to paint the wall. I don't even know if I should bother.
It just says I was there.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
All right.
T was here.
All right.
All right. Oh, and some white. Okay. Paper towels.
All right, make them around here. No Home Depot brush today.
No, didn't feel up for it. But that looks pretty close. So I just kind of.
Okay.
It's pretty up top. It's like this was the part of the day that was just the daytime, and now as the night is setting in, you know, because it was going towards sunset, it's the beauty of the changing of the sky. It's really pretty. And then as you see, the color down there is a little different.
Side. Well, at least the sun's out today.
Yeah, I want to get a nice ride outside in the car. Not gonna get out of the car, but a nice ride outside would be good. Just gonna add a little bit of Payne's Gray here. Kind of brings it down to. I have to decide what color I really want to do the water, because I'm not wanting to do the water.
It's very gray.
It is, especially in this.
Complete opposite of the sky. All the colors in the clouds and whatnot.
Yeah, but you know, I can play with that a little bit, you know. So that's like the beginning. I do see a hint of purple in there, so I think I'm going to do a little bit of hint of purple in my purple. I don't know if this is, well, maybe. We'll see.
Where do you see the hint of purple?
There's a hint right in here. Just a hint.
Hint.
Just a little hint. That makes it more interesting to add a little bit of color in there too, you know. Just a little hint of purple. Okay. Now a little bit of the pink, which is here. Let's do a little pink. There's a little orange in there, a little yellow. More yellow. Let's see. Orange.
What color is that?
What is this? Naples yellow. I wanted a little more orange though. Yeah.
Laura Bell is watching.
Laura? Hey, Laura. Yeah, let that dry, otherwise it's going to get all muddled and muddy, and I don't want that.
Muddled.
There's a little more pink in there. I just feel the need. it dry a little bit.
Yeah, that'll work.
Blow on it a little bit, it'll dry. Well, it doesn't take long to dry, a couple minutes, but just put a little, this is almost dry up here. Put a little clouds here and there. And I took Tinkerbell for a ride today.
Yeah,
I hope she liked it.
Dog. Well, yeah, of course. I got her a plain cheeseburger from McDonald's
Through the drive-thru.
as a treat.
She must have got. She probably didn't even swallow.
She inhaled it.
I bet.
She had a smile the rest of the afternoon, that dog.
Dog smile. Okay, that's kind of a pretty little clouds in there. You can tweak them the way you want them. A little bit in here. Our daughter's upstairs making a cake.
Yes, our daughter's decided to bake a cake.
Terrifying me because she's alone. And I'm sure any of the moms out there understand that your 13-year-old is in the kitchen alone. It's kind of terrifying because I don't know what I'm going to walk into up there.
Although the dog's hanging out in the kitchen now.
Well,
I
because she
can hear
knows
him.
stuff is going to be dropping on the floor, I'm sure. Okay, that's kind of like a little, we can always blend there. All right, let's rip the tape off.
Oop, let's rip the tape off.
Let's see how that is looking. I'll come back and tweak it a little bit more in here. Ta-da! That's the beginning. Okay, so now let's pick what color we want for the ocean.
Oh.
I mean, I don't really want to go with like a tropical feel.
No, it is the Jersey Shore.
It's the Jersey Shore. And I do feel the need to paint some more tropical ocean pictures. Just because it's so happy. But, I guess we could go with like a blue-green. Let's just play with it until I feel that I like it.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
see what color I like. Got a little bit of turquoise in there. And we do have the blues. And I do have my Payne's Gray. So let's just mix and see.
Don't burn umber?
No. So let's just see what, which one I like. I don't want it to be tropical, but until I get it. Let's try that. See if we like it. Pretty nice. Not bad. Now there's that line I have to stay away from. Just want to get in the base color, really. That's what I'm going for.
Connie's here.
Which Connie?
Connie Paris.
Oh, hi Connie. Thanks for joining us. That's more like a Jersey Shore kind of blue. I want to go tropical because it wouldn't make sense. So that's kind of a nice color, I think. So that's what I'm gonna go with.
You gonna stick with that?
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
I think so. I think it's pretty. Although my sky I might play with a little bit more color-wise and see. So. This canvas has a little give in it, Mike.
Okay. Have to add the wooden corners to it.
Yeah. Oh.
Ah, you know.
Yeah, I'll have to come back. That's okay. That's okay. We'll get there. One little step at a time. It's so funny. All these years, you and I have had a portrait studio, and I've been doing so many beautiful family portraits, and kids, and communions, and christenings, and, well, years ago we used to do weddings. And now here I am with a paintbrush. Well, you know, when you're an artist and you have, like, I guess when you have that art in you, different mediums come out through your life, and I'm really happy now that I'm actually able to bring this medium out in my life and in my career. It's really it's pretty awesome because I keep growing and growing and growing, and it's just the greatest feeling.
So what's next?
I'm going to continue with the water.
Sculpture.
Oh, you know, you were.
What? Are you serious?
I am.
No.
I've thought about it.
Oh my goodness. Slabs of marble.
No, I was thinking, like, you know, when they do those pottery wheels, I thought that would be
Pottery. You want to do pottery?
I just thought I'd like to try it.
Pottery.
I think it would be fun.
Oh boy. Gotta get your potter's wheel.
Yeah, I haven't committed yet.
All right. News to me.
I know. The things that run through my head that I have to say, no, stop.
Pottery.
But, yeah, I'd like to take a pottery class. You never know.
Who does pottery classes?
I have seen them around. I have seen them around. Right now I'm just adding the depth. Oh, look what I just did. I'm adding the depth in the back. Darker in the background.
So yeah, make it darker in the background.
Yeah, because it's your eye is drawn and it's like receding instead of just like this flat color, you know. If you look at the ocean pictures, a lot of times you'll see that. It also gives you a feeling of depth. But I messed up right there. That's okay. I always come back and fix it.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
No. I like the color. I'm not sure about the sky anymore because I'm changing my mind because I want the sky to blend a little bit more with the color of the water. So I may just look at that. Bring it down a notch. because it is changing into the evening. Yeah, I'm liking it more and more as it goes. Slowly.
So you're completely winging it right now. You're deviating from the...
I am, because you can. Nobody says you have to do exactly what the picture is. I mean, if there's something you feel you want to change it a little bit, it's always a work in progress. But it has to be something that you like. And so many painters, they'll take pictures of like this, and then they'll take a picture of a tree, you know, and they'll just keep adding different elements from different things. I mean, a lot of painters actually do that right from their just drawing it in there, but I have to see something in order to paint it. That's just me. I'm visual. I'm just trying to blend this a little bit. There, I think I'm liking that a little bit more. It's different, right?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the...
You go back to the water now?
Mm-hmm. Just getting the basic color in there. So fun in the last few days. Last week or so, we've been meeting a lot of people from all around the world. It's been really cool, from South Africa and different places. It's been a lot of fun. I'm just getting the edges here. So under this wave is not going to be the same as the water. I mean, you can't really tell too much here, but under this wave is actually the sand. So the sand is actually poking through, and the foam of the water is over the top of the sand. So this is not going to be blue. It's going to be like the sand color. So I'm going to leave a little bit of room for that. Right now, I'm just trying to get that so that it's a base. Yeah, a little bit of blending up here. Got a little area there to fix. Still, that's okay. Okay, so, let's put a couple little waves in here. And this will be the start of this one here. And this whole area's got the light shining on it. So we're going to add some white in there just to kind of lighten it up a little bit. That's where all the... This is where your depth starts to come in with your light areas and your dark areas. I almost feel like a hint of green in there, but I don't know if I want to go that route just yet. It's like you take something and then start with what you see in front of you, and you can always just keep going with it in a different direction. That's what makes it so fun. So now we've got this wave here. I'm just getting my idea set up for where the wave is. So it's going to be right about there. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to have to do the darkness of the
Sand.
Yeah, of the sand. I just wanted to get some areas in here. It's a little bit coming together, isn't it? I don't know if I'll finish this whole one today or not. Oh, I feel a little bit of green in there. Probably change my brush. This fat brush isn't doing it for me anymore. But sometimes you get into one brush and change to other brushes. So there's one little area over here. Wave. Okay, so that's got a little bit of a... I think I'll do the sand now and then come back and then do the water.
Okay.
So let's get some burnt umber.
Oh, the burnt umber.
Actually, that looks greenish, but I think it's because of the whole thing with the printer. So let's see. Let's go. We'll test it out and see which one. Raw umber, burnt umber. Let's see which one's going to look the nicest. It's got a hint of greenish, but I think that's just because of the computer, like I said. Let's see. It's grayish.
That's pretty close.
It is pretty close. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, it's kind of gray. It's darker towards the bottom. How long have I been painting so far? Seems...
I don't know. About 35 minutes.
Really? Wow,
Yeah.
time flies. It really does. Let's get in some darker. Ooh. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Let's just get the sides here. Boop. This, with the acrylics, I'm working fast. But when I'm doing like a family painting or a child's painting, I'm working with oils and I'm not going as fast. It's a whole different ball game with the oils and the people, doing people. But these I'm just having so much fun with. So much fun. So now this is kind of like my base. And I'm getting in there. And as you know, the sand is, water's receding and going back and forth. It leaves some of it as darker and then lighter where the light is actually hitting it. So I hope everybody's having a good time today. I hope you're doing something fun besides watching the news. So this is where it gets lighter. Probably gonna go blue. Then I'll go in and do all these little things with a little brush once it's dry. Right now it's just getting it so that it's lighter where the water recedes. I might even add in some other cool stuff. I don't know.
Like what?
I don't know. Maybe I'll add in a couple little waves there. You know, I might just change it just a little, but we'll see. But that's the base. And I want that to dry before I do the little wave in there.
Okay.
So, otherwise I'll mess it up. I got a little on the side here. A little bit of blue that I missed over here.
All right, so do you want to stop for now and let it dry?
Yeah, I could let it dry for 15 minutes. But right now I've just put in my base colors. I still have that little spot bugging me that I gotta fix. It's kind of like a foundation. And now I'll come back and now layer by layer add different areas. The rocks, I'll work on all the waves and all this stuff down here. So we'll let it dry for 15 minutes and then I'll come back if you want to join me, and we'll be back in 15 minutes.